2, 3. Et tout est parfait pour ce soir.
Hello, and welcome to the River's Edge Radio Network. Brian Crawford here with my co-owner, Sarah Kramer, and also the owners of Mr. Smalls, Mike Spranzo and Liz Berlin. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on this special announcement. It's a very exciting day for us here at the River's Edge. For those of you who've been following the show for a long time, this bell rang in the first broadcast in a closet in my attic. And today we have some interesting, exciting news that is kind of in the same spirit of that first broadcast. We are broadcasting for the first time from our new studio, our new home here in the heart of the Pittsburgh music scene, Mr. Smalls Theater. Thank you guys so much, Mike and Liz, for reaching out to us and making this entire thing possible.
No worries. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, it's honestly, this is somewhat of a miracle for our station. We were in a huge fire. As you know, the station, Millville Studios, caught on fire. Our studio was in there. Somehow, nobody was hurt. The equipment survived, and the outreach from the community has been just breathtaking. Sarah, you were there that night of the fire. You saw everything that was transpiring. Fire trucks from the corner of Grant all the way up 2 blocks up Lincoln. Yeah, so what went through your mind when you saw that?
Mostly I was just hoping it wasn't our fault.
Yeah.
And then I was relieved that nobody was hurt and that it wasn't our fault. And then I was thrilled that the damage wasn't too terrible, so it kind of just maintained in this little area. So.
Did you think we would rebound this quickly and in this successfully?
No. The Element Church across the street was like, well, you can be in our basement, if you need a temporary space. And I was like,
Tazadora also.
So we had a couple of temporary options, but definitely nothing that would have been ideal. This is ideal, so.
Mike, Liz, why did you want to collaborate with the River's Edge?
Well, I think what you guys are doing for the local community is extremely important. Supporting local music is the lifeline to, I think, our community's success. And anything I can do to help, Liz feels the same way. Anything we could do to help anyone helping original music, live, original, local music, it helps everyone. It makes our scene more healthy. It makes our culture more vibrant. It makes our community more friendly. So when a tragedy like the fire hit, Liz and I were out of town. And we were getting texts, and immediately I looked at her and I was like, they've got to move to Smalls. Yeah. So it wasn't, but I think that it was still smoldering, and I called you and said, I think
the next day, yeah,
we need you to come and look at the opportunity when we get back from our trip.
I had literally just finished a broadcast out of Nova Cafe when I got your message, and we were grateful for Nova for hosting us that day. But it was awesome. I saw your message. And I'm like, I wanted to talk with Sarah. I'm like, we have to talk to them about this because I knew that what you guys had. I knew there was a recording studio here before Tell me about this space that we're in.
Liz, you want to talk about this space?
Yeah, this was actually the first recording studio space that was built in this complex. Our original recording studio was at 139 Grant Avenue, and when we purchased this church, this was the area that we renovated first so that we could continue our recording business.
Who all's recorded here throughout the years?
The most notable would be Anti-Flag was here. They did the Terra State album. In this room right here was the control room where it was mixed.
So cool.
I saw that they wrote on the wall
Yeah.
over in
Yeah,
what
it's
is
insane. Wrote
yeah.
something really great there, and I think we had what was his
50
name?
Cent
50
was,
Cent was here.
and Young Buck was
Yeah.
here.
I heard something
Wow.
Black
about
Eyed Peas. No, that was the other studio.
That's at the
Oh,
other
yeah,
one.
that's-
Okay.
Yeah, the Black Eyed Peas mixed here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where is the love?
No, they didn't mix
Right?
that.
They didn't
but-
mix that.
No,
but
they
it was
mixed.
that era. It was right before that single came out. So
It
it
was-
That's
was
incredible.
something, Yeah.
It came.
Wow.
It was out, and we were like. They had left the sessions here, so we were able to isolate Justin Timberlake's voice and all. We were just nerding out. It was like we're
So this place has a
kids.
lot of history.
There's
Oh,
some, yeah.
yeah.
This room is a very important room to us. It definitely it sealed our fate when it came to being an independent development. We had a contractor that was doing this work, and unfortunately he rode the bid pretty high, and it caused us a lot of financial distress in the beginning, and so at that point we had to take it upon ourselves to not deal with contractors as much and work independently, sweat equity into the space. So
Well-
this was the
flagship.
yeah, this was the
This-
best of the
The
best from the
studio's
beginning.
built
This
really,
table,
really
yes.
well.
And this table, you guys built this in less than a week.
Yeah,
It's
Kevin killed it.
incredible.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
Amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful space. One thing that I love about this space and why it is really sentimental to me, not only is it an amazing space to record out of and broadcast out of, but even more so, I get to view this amazing courtyard that you guys have here at Smalls. And much of the River's Edge network was built in that courtyard through conversations and discussions and meeting people and just making
Well,
friends.
The Millville Fest for sure was a part of those relationships for sure.
Oh,
You'd be
absolutely.
forging them there. I mean, so
Yeah,
it's a
that
great.
was the culmination.
Yeah.
We were extremely impressed with that. And
You guys did a great
Yeah.
job.
Thank you.
Just amazing work. I mean, for anybody to put on that type of festival with that many different outlets and that many different businesses co-oping to make a great day for everyone and to really highlight what's great about Millville. I know all the residents appreciate it. I talked to the council people and they were like, "Wow, what a
Yeah, people were thrilled.
Tremendous,
It was-
tremendous turnout."
We had a great committee that organized that.
And
Come out next year, May 12th.
Yep.
and it's a great compliment to the Millville days too. I think it really brings light to
I agree.
Millville trying to help aspiring blue collar artists and musicians, visual artists, and great music fans, and trying to inspire them to be a part of their community. So I feel like we're not turning a leaf here because it's been 15 years we've been working for this goal, but I really feel like people are starting to catch up to what our intentions have been, what we're all trying to do as Millvillians.
Yeah, I love this town. I've lived here for about 3 years now, and I really fell in love with it. It reminds me a lot of my home back in Irwin, that small town feel. But you can walk to the city, which is really wonderful.
Yeah,
seeing-
driving in, you can see the city. I'm like,
Yes.
I can't exit 3 going south on 28. You see the city coming.
best
in.
of both worlds.
Yeah, it truly is. And I think that I applaud the leadership of the community of Millville and what they've done. They've made a lot of bold steps to redefine this community, and I think other politicians would have probably had a harder time in light of the frustration that Mr. Smalls probably created all of them, and they had to weather the storm while we all grew and all learned how to deal with what we're doing.
What an asset it has become for Millville. So,
We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
and we're gonna do some things together. We've got some big things in the works. Mr. Smalls and the River's Edge. We have some collaboration ideas. So I would look forward to a new show coming to the network and some new opportunities. It's going to be an unbelievable partnership, and I think this is really going to rock and change the music scene in Pittsburgh in a very positive way.
Yeah, I hope that we can bring the voice of a lot of the local musicians out and having being able to do live recording online. Right now as a broadcast scheme is I know new to you guys, something you guys wish you guys had at the other
Yes.
location, but now we'll have it. So that will be a part of the future programming for you guys. I think that will be a great asset to all the local bands that will be able to engage in that and get the profile from it. And I hope all the music fans out there will get engaged with the station and realize that the station is a great conduit to help local bands. I think I said to you guys earlier, if we help one local band, that helps everything in our community. One local band at a time. That's all it really takes is a real sincere effort there.
And it's all, go
Special
ahead.
thanks to Working Breed, who was the
Yes.
band that did our intro video. They provided the music, and
Well, that was a really
They're
important
amazing.
group to have
We love
perform.
them.
So Erica, who's the lead singer in Working Breed, she was in the fire recording her first podcast that's a collaboration with the River's Edge. When the fire went on, they're the ones that discovered the fire, ran outside, called 911, and really not only saved themselves, thank God, but also saved so many of the artist's work and our equipment and things like that. So we thought it was really fitting to bring her into our initial music video to announce this wonderful deal, this wonderful collaboration and partnership.
hey, if you like them, they're playing at the Millville Brew Fest on August 12th. So
Check that out
Check
as
it
well.
out.
Well,
They're
Mike,
awesome.
Liz, I cannot thank you guys
Yes.
enough.
No, thank you
It's
guys
we
so
can't
much.
thank you
wonderful.
enough. Thank you so much, guys.
It's so great to be a part of this wonderful collaboration, and what we're going to do for Pittsburgh local music is going to be phenomenal, and we're just very excited to be a part of it, and we appreciate your faith in us.
Yeah,
Hey, come out
likewise.
for the fundraiser tonight. It
Yes.
starts at 6 o'clock at the Fun House. It's
Right
gonna be
here.
Awesome.
It's gonna
and
be
you
a
can
party.
You-
take a little tour of our studio if you'd like to check it out, because there's other rooms. So
And
Yes.
the
Pretty
best
cool.
part too is there's going to be great local musicians playing songs that they've written that aren't recorded by their bands, or maybe some of them are, but they're going to be performing them out in the Courtyard, and there's going to be a little bit of a 4th of July vibe. So please come out and join us.
If you've
It's gonna
never-
be a great day.
If you've never come to this open mic, it's really like going to see a concert. You've got an entire backing band that will come up at times, and the level of musicianship is just out of this world, and it's really been something that I tried to never miss as often as I can. So it's definitely something to come out
yeah,
to.
this one's gonna benefit the Millville Studios. and
Yeah.
help them rebuild. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
So please come out to that. And Mike Sasson is on tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., so tune in to that. And we have local music right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Looking forward to
Bye.
producing some amazing content right here at Mr. Smalls.